Good morning, everybody. Hey, good morning, PC Phil. We're going early today because I'm having slight issues, so we're going to get the stream out of the way. If you guys don't see the bucket down here in the corner, I have like 4 or 5 leaks in my roof, and it's really close to my computer, and I'm not happy about it whatsoever. So we're going to try and get the stream out, and then hopefully maintenance can get in here and do something about it because I'm running out of buckets. Hopefully, you guys are all having a great Friday so far. Yeah, I've been dealing with this for a while and I've been very, very patient. But today it's actually started leaking in more than one place. So I actually have quite a few buckets. I don't know if we can actually show this, but there's quite a few buckets over there. And I'm not happy. Gonna try and do what we can do. Get a good stream out. Yeah, it's so the area it's in is actually in a kick out and it's been spray foamed and it's an area that's I don't know. Yeah, I've been patient now. I'm past patient. Hey Faustino, good morning, guy, buddy. Worst part is maintenance is not around today. Nobody's in the building. Yeah, you're good. You're golden, buddy. Justin will get it to you as soon as he can at some point. So, not a problem there. Not doing giveaways today. Did not set up for it since I'm having all these issues. Almost didn't have internet this morning. It's been a great morning, I tell you. Good morning. Now, guys, we're going to swap over screens. We're going to show you the first product. Of course, I showed you guys this yesterday, but I'm going to show you guys this again because it's such a high, powerful little air compressor or air blower. So I believe my modem is taking a crap. I think my modem's going. It's a couple of years old, so I mean it's possible it's going. I just don't have the time to get out and run out and buy one or the funds for it right now or all that stuff. So this, guys, this electric compressed air duster is just amazing. I mean, it's if you look at it though, it's the Netgear C7000, which is like still one of the main go-to Netgear routers to pick up and use, or modems, I should say. So it's, I mean, ancient kind of. James here with a quick unboxing showcase of a new product, guys. This is from Recipe. This is their electric duster, guys. This is their model 80-501B. Now, this has
Morning, Allie.
Fan in here to blow out high power air. Simple operation, push of the button, you're good to go, plus multiple
Don't mind me if I keep looking back. I'm just making sure my roof doesn't collapse.
But the power rating is a 75 to 500 watt power rating. Now, the rotating speed of the fan is anywhere from 18,000 RPM to 37,000 RPM. The blowing air volume is anywhere from 16.5 to 20.6 CMS, which is actually pretty decent. Now, it does weigh about 3 pounds, guys, so just remember that you do have a 10-foot cord. Now, we're going to pull this open.
Camera's acting weird.
Everything you get inside this kit.
The AI's on.
First, you pull up the plastic utensil. Then you have the cord, but you have some attachments. Now, some of these attachments will help you inflate like air mattresses and stuff like that. Other utensils will help you blow dust. Now, to connect this, you'll have to connect it a few ways, just like this, guys. See, that tip fits into this tip.
Good morning, Evans, buddy.
It's snug, but once it's in there, it's snug. Now, we have the instruction manual, but inside the instruction manual will come with 2 extra dust filters and a dust cleaner to help clean it out. Oh, hey, there's a lot more in here than I thought. We're going to set the duster aside for a second.
I should have grabbed a drink.
Now, this is kind of cool. I was not expecting all of these, but these are cool. So you have different types of nozzle sprays, guys. You have a bigger style nozzle there. If you need more of a pinpoint style, you have that right here. Now, this does have a blow-off valve on the side, so guys, remember, the more
how's everybody's day going?
A smaller hole, it's going to have an air blowout because too much high pressure will actually overheat a duster. Now, we also have a flat nozzle, which is kind of like a hair dryer, but very cool nonetheless. All have their cool little parts. Now, then you have the blower itself. Now, this is a little different than the ones I've used before. It's got a
Whittling, thanks for the follow.
diamond-shaped pattern on top, which is kind of cool. Down here is where you'll find your filter. Already has one in. To clean that out, if you need to, pull it out, clean it out, replace it. Just make sure you always have a duster in there for dust filter. Non-slip grip pads. Power button, guys. Level 1 or level 2 or in the middle off, which is cool, in a nice long cord. To use the tips, guys. Pretty simple. Slide it on, slip it over, it's latched, you have a tip on. Now, these, like I said, are for like inflating stuff, but you could use it for pinpoint air if you really need to. I would do best with something like this for like blowing out my computer. Now, I'm going to plug this in, guys, so you guys can hear this. I guarantee this is going to be super loud. Now,
that seems about right.
This plastic bag. First, we'll hit level 1, right?
Oh, it's so hot in here is what's the crazy part.
So, that was level 1. Now we're going to hit level 2, right? Here's level 2.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I always enjoy the one where it's showing the water coming through the Ethernet cable.
That blows a lot more air than I thought. Now I'm going to do this just to be annoying, right? Let's do this. As you guys see, it kind of filled up, but I think there's... As you guys see, that's so much air that it actually blew that bag straight across. This thing blows a lot of air. Now, I wished I had... I actually do. Let me grab something real quick.
Yeah,
exactly. As you guys see, I actually have a tower fan here. This is oscillating.
It's that underwater ocean flow.
You guys know you need to clean these out every so often. Now, you would think that these blow a lot of air. Let's test out this and see if we can actually blow the dust out of it, right? Now, I do suggest not doing this in front of your wife's couch like me, but hey.
Nah, don't listen to me. Do it right in front of your wife's couch, onto the couch. Don't worry about it.
Hopefully you guys saw that.
And that's why I have allergy issues.
I just blew dust all over my house.
So guys, that's the Recibe electric compressed air duster. That thing is just amazing. I love that duster. I've been actually using it quite a bit lately. So, yeah, but I mean, for a little duster to blow like that, my other one did not blow anywhere near like that. Now guys, we're going to pop over to the Gobi RGBIC outdoor lights. Justin, one of these showed off again, so we're going to show them off one more time.
I'm here unboxing and showcasing the Gobi Allure.
Yes, that is the white Tesla. That's Mrs. Dragon Bloggers.
Lights that you stake into the ground, and they provide like an illuminated pathway, which are great for like surrounding driveways or decorating a garden or just making landscape accents, because you can really do a lot with these, and they're fairly long. As you can see, they have
it's not bad.
On the bottom where you would put in the landscape spike, or the little spike on the bottom that goes in the ground. You get a lot of wiring there.
I'm still not sure how I feel about electric vehicles.
Control it. It also pairs
personally
with the Gobi app via Bluetooth.
I don't know. Of course, I've always been a horsepower type of person, gas guzzling. I don't know. I was raised in a wrecking yard, so
it comes with multiple twist ties. You get a very long AC power.
It's just, it's one of the things. I was raised around it all my life.
Lights, so that's going to take some time.
Ethanol net cable. Yeah, there you go.
You take each individual spike and
it's kind of crazy if you've ever seen how they actually run the cables through the ocean to get across.
So you line up the snap points.
That stuff crazy
until they snap into place. Once they snap into place, they're nice and secure and they're snug, so you could just stake them in the ground.
dropping that
Obviously, the
line
stick will
underwater
soften
that
them.
far.
Now, after pairing the ground lights with the Gobi app, you could see through all the different color patterns just how really bright and vibrant these RGB lights are. And Gobi makes fantastic lights. Their lights are always such top-notch and high quality. You could choose like the fire setting, which is kind of like rolling fire. You could choose blue and whites. You could choose Starry Night. So many different
Justin's
color patterns.
kind
You
of
could
awake.
change the color of each individual light to be whatever you want.
You
Or
like
you
the
could cycle
post.
through all the patterns, everything from fire to fireworks to
Oh yeah.
pulsing lights that
So
like
it's
flash and then
one of
go
their
solid,
boats are
like this
based
one,
out
which
of
is
where I'm
really
at.
unique. I just started playing around with all the color patterns, and there's just so many different color patterns to choose from. Besides the fact that you create your own,
It's
you could do
just
various
crazy
strobe
that they
effects
can
with the
actually run
lights.
it
You
and
could do party mode.
not
But this
have
one,
as much
obviously, they're going
issues
to your
as you
neighbors.
think they
Imagine
would.
having all these ground lights. You can see how bright they are. Imagine having
Because
your
I mean, if you
driveway
watch like
constantly lit up.
videos
But it's
of
great
it,
for the holidays.
you see
You could set up all
sharks
sorts
and
of like
stuff
Halloween
attacking
colors,
the
or Christmas
cables
colors, or fireworks
because of
in
the
summer.
signal.
There's all sorts
It's
of
like they
great
can
things you can
sense
do
it.
with these driveway lights or these ground lights from Gobi. You can see I lined my driveway where the grass comes up against my driveway, and they just make like nice little landing strips almost for my car to drive in the driveway. It follows.
That's
when it
almost like a
comes up.
person who
So
welds
I ended
underwater.
up testing all the
That
different
salary's
colors,
insane.
and then I wanted to see what it looked like with classic white next to my white Tesla Model 3 as well. So again, the Gobi light
they are.
strips, the Gobi ground lights, the smart ground lights are really incredible. Highly recommended. So vibrant. There's so many things you could do with them, from decorating plants.
So guys, that's the Gobi outdoor ground lights. Those things are really, really cool. If I had a yard, I'd probably have a set out there just to annoy the neighbors. Now, we're going to talk about the next two products at the same time, guys. The first product is the Wemax Nova Short Throw Laser Projector, which is really, really great. Now, the first video I did for this, we didn't realize the first screen I had was actually bad. So we actually went out and purchased a whole new screen to do new videos on, to make the videos more of our style and better on. I still need to do a couple more, but we're going to pop over and kind of show you guys this real quick. So this is Getco Tech. This is the screen I'm actually using, guys. This thing snugs tight on all the directions now, which is really cool, because in the first video I did of the Wemax, I did not realize that the projection screen was so waved as it was. Today, we broke out. We're going to show you guys this
Wemax Nova projector. This is a 4K projector, guys, and we're actually going to be playing the Xbox
I'm going to take
Series
a bath
X on
later in
here.
this water.
We have, as you guys can see, Biomutant loaded up. The projector is loaded up, and I'll actually back out and kind of show you guys this.
Give me one of those straws that can siphon out all the bad stuff.
And you guys can see that we're in the projector. It is a smart projector. It is an Android TV, guys, so it does have an Android 9. It has Google Assistant built on, so you guys can literally say, "Hey Google, load my Xbox," and it should go to it. But I didn't hold it long enough.
Exactly.
Of course, you know. That's
I ain't gotta worry about running out of water around here, I'll tell you.
Stuff and copying everything I am saying, so it is now listening. But since I messed up, we're gonna back out of that. We're gonna click inputs, right? As you guys can see, we have channels: HDMI input 1, HDMI input 2, HDMI input 3, and audio visual. As you see, 2 automatically reads Xbox, so that's what we're gonna play.
They said we were getting like 2 inches of rain. It's not supposed to stop raining till like tomorrow morning. But I don't really know how much rain truly we got up there. Is there still ice melting on top of it? I have no clue.
So as you guys see, that is full volume.
It's just getting really old.
I will actually turn this down a little so it's not at full volume, but let's
now I'm going to talk about this projector, guys. Some of the stuff that's in this, and I'm going to kind of draw down the volume of the video on purpose. This projector is a true 4K projector, guys. And the cool thing about this projector is that it literally can sit right next to the screen and throw the projection of the video or whatever your signal you're sending through. Unlike most traditional projectors which have to sit like 5 to 7 feet away, and then you have to worry about somebody walking in front of it. This one, you don't have to worry about that. So it literally throws right to it. The gap from the projection laser or the lens
to the screen is literally the first 9 inches that they need. If you, like you got 9 inches for like 80-inch screen. If you go back to, I think it's like 10 inches, you have a 100-inch screen. Move it back more, you'll have the 120, and then move it back to 13 inches, you'll have the whole 150-inch screen. And it's super bright, super quick, no lag, no issues. This projector, I should say, blows my mind with how much the quality is compared to like a $100 projector that I've used. And I've used some, many different projectors, including another Wemax, which is just as great, but it's not 4K. This seems a lot brighter, a lot faster, but both have the Android 9, which is really great. I'm telling you guys, the Wemax projectors, maybe a little spinnier, but they're really a nice quality projector. And now, as you guys see the screen here, or the screen that I'm using, that is the next product right there. And that's the, for $75 for a screen that can do 100, I believe it's 100 inches. And it actually pulls the whole thing snug and can break down into a compact bag. It's really, really worth getting. I'm glad we decided to grab that one compared to the broken one. I did not know was that broken. So, any questions about those products? Good morning, Busy. How are you doing? We're going to talk about the 2-pack air purifiers, guys. I actually did these. These air purifiers are from Air Talk. These are actually really great air purifiers.
James here with quick
good for small rooms.
New product, guys. This is from Air Talk. This is their 2-pack of air purifiers. This is their H13 or AP0601, as it says on the box. Now, like I said, this is a 2-pack, so you get 2 air purifiers in one kit. Not only do these air purify, but they do have aroma padding, so you can add essential oils to let off smells with the clean air. Now on the side, you guys will see up here, it'll actually tell you about the aroma pads, energy saving, low noise, 360 air inlet.
Hey, rain you can let up at any time.
Now it'll also tell you how to handle the aroma pads and all of that good stuff. Now the one thing that we will talk about.
Can't complain. Now I don't know about PC Phil. I mean, he is in New Jersey, so he might be slacking some.
But you also have 3 fan speeds. Now, this pack is good for up to 100 square feet rooms. So perfect for a bedroom, guys, or a bathroom, or even small living rooms if you guys have small living rooms. Now, as you guys see, we're just going to open this up real quick.
I was doing better, but, I have a leak over here. That turned into 3 leaks. That turned into 4.
It does show that it comes in a couple colors on the box, which is I was not expecting. But
and the leaks are literally, I'm going to say 3.5 feet away from this streaming setup.
Now underneath this,
if that should scare anybody.
Pads. Now these are just little aroma discs, so it does come with 2 packs of these aroma pads. Now we'll kind of show you guys that as we go. Also, user manual if you need the user manual, or another pack of aroma pads, right? So we're going to set that aside. We're going to set one of these aside. We do not need both because they're the exact same thing. So we're going to pop this up. We're going to show you guys this. Now, since these are HEPA filters, you can change your HEPA filter. Now, right here, this will show you everything on top of the thing. Power on and off, replace filter, filter replacement button, your height fan, or highest fan speed, medium fan speed, low fan speed, night light on and off, child lock. Now, if you hold this down for 3 seconds, this will lock.
I leave bloopers in mine.
Children cannot mess with it. Then you have your timer and your power, of course. Now we'll show you.
Now, guys, on the bottom where the filter is where the power cord is. So remember that. Make sure to pull the power cord out.
Pull that off. That will take off the touchscreen. Don't really need that. And this is actually where you'll unscrew this, right? As you guys see, we have 1 aroma pad already in there. You just drop some essential oils right on top of that, and you're good to go. Now, I mean, you could use the aroma pad more than once if you really want, but I do suggest changing them. On the back, this is where you'll plug it in. Of course, it's DC, DC outlet, 1 amp. It does take 10 watts of power. On the bottom, this is where you'll unscrew this, right? And you'll have the filter, but not only in this filter, you guys, you do need to unscrew this before first fire up. And that is because you have
won't be able
your
to start
power
it without the
adapter
power
now,
cord.
right?
Just saying.
So here's your HEPA filter, outer screen, inner screen. If you have an air thing, just clean it out with a duster or something. Do you suggest it outside? If not,
I've yet to clean them.
Get replacements for these.
I've yet to clean the big one behind me too.
Grab the lid, put the lid back
They seem
on,
to still be working pretty good.
and screw it on. Grab the power adapter, of course.
Now, guys, I won't play the whole video, but these air purifiers are actually working very great, and you can actually tell that they're working by how much less that I've been sneezing and coughing throughout the day, which is really great. Good morning, Angelo. Now, I'm going to announce something. I finally have all the pieces to move over from the OBSBot to my Sony Alpha camera. We're going to be changing over to the Sony ZV-E10, so hopefully maybe Sunday stream, I will be on a whole different camera for the stream setup, which is great. I ended up putting up the stand for it yesterday. I got the adjustments, and we had to order a quick release so I can quick release it off the tripod. So when I'm using it for other stuff, I can quick release it instead of having to unscrew it and screw it and screw it, which is kind of cool. So we got all the pieces finally, including the second monitor, which I'm watching all chat on, which is great. Finally coming together. Took me a little while. So the next product, guys, is a clock radio. We're going to play this. I am not sure who did this one. We will find out in a second.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger.
Tater Nate did it.
Today we are going to be taking a look at this awesome alarm clock, FM radio, Bluetooth speaker combo from Lurzgo. This thing has a ton of features built in, so let's go ahead and jump in and check some of those out. So as you guys can see here on the bottom,
oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Really, really nice, which we'll showcase.
That's actually really good price then.
And it does have a bunch of settings.
So if you think at $99 for two air purifiers plus 20% off,
exactly
that is a really great deal.
The first thing we're going to go ahead and do now is just kind of show you that this does have full FM radio capability. As you guys can see here, I'm able to search station through station. I'm not going to play anything just because I don't want any copyright issues here.
Don't lie to you.
And
he just lives out in the middle of nowhere that has no signal.
Antenna to pick up.
It
some
really
of those
is, and for small
cool.
bedrooms like a 100 square foot bedroom, or
very,
I would even think it'd work in a 200 square foot bedroom.
All you have to do is
it's a great deal.
Paired, and let's test it.
I mean, instead of buying like a super huge one, you can put mini ones throughout the house and a bigger reach. It's actually great. He listens to some weird stuff, Nate. Where's Nate? I want to yell at him.
And so as you guys can see there, very nice
music
quality,
back on,
and
buddy.
you are also able to play music through this through an aux port. So as you can see, there's a ton of ways to search media and play media through this device. Let's go ahead and test out the alarm function and see how loud it is.
Hey guys, I have to grab another bucket. It's starting to get old fast.
And so, yeah, I definitely think that is going to wake you up in the morning. And as you guys can see here, that aux port as well as a USB pass-through is built into the side of this radio. So if you guys have been looking for a new alarm clock or a Bluetooth speaker or a FM radio or all-in-one, I highly recommend this one from Lurzgo. And I will see you guys on the next video.
So that is the alarm clock radio, guys, that Nate did. Now we're going to pop over and talk about this next product, which is pretty much just like a mini telescope, which you can connect to your phone if you want. Let's do a waterfall. I'm actually kind of worried that it's going to collapse the sheetrock. James here. Today we're taking a quick look at the 12x56 ED
That's what I'm worried about.
Telescope by Cacnon. Now, this thing is IPX7 waterproof, so you can use it outside, guys. This also has their ED lens. What does the ED lens mean? It means extra low dispersion lens. It picks up light and stuff like that.
We don't need to know all this.
Cool.
Let's go over here.
It has a swivel side, so you can screw it in there, screw it tight right back here, fit your phone in there. Now, do I have a phone laying here? I do not see my phone. I do see a phone. Let's grab a phone. Kind of, guys, just like this. grab your phone, slide it in, just like that. Once your phone's in, you will then have to figure out which lens your phone is using. That's where this swivel comes in handy. If your lens fits in different places, or you can move it up and down, figure out the lens you need.
There is a big hole up there.
Then the other side right here.
It's missing about
the eyesight of
2 feet of sheetrock already.
So
that we've cut out.
The telescope. And this is kind of cool. It's an army green style, guys, right? You have their...
Trying to find it. The problem is it's all been spray foamed, so you can't see where the leak's coming from. And then it's butted up against a huge beam.
Because my hand's a little
So it's like literally we'd have to chisel spray foam out,
guys. Make sure it fits in
to even attempt to find something. And if you've ever tried to chisel spray foam,
it has a front cover, flip down, then you can see through. Now, doing this is where you'll adjust it. And you can also adjust it over here to the magnification.
So I'm going to go forward here. We're going to show you guys this actually in action with the phone.
So it is the middle lens right here. That's what we need, middle lens. Screw that tight. We're connected. Now you guys can see that we're in there. Put it on just like this, right?
Now you see it's a little bit of adjustments. If you don't get it tight enough.
I'm going to... Did not realize this, but this actually has a clamp, guys, so you can tighten this down right here. This is cool. So we're going to adjust this, tighten this on, then we're going to readjust the foam. So now that I have that clamp, I know that that clamp's there. That is actually a cool addition. Readjust this back piece just like this. Tighten that. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then put this on.
Then turn your camera back on because you forgot.
You guys see this, right? Make sure we have a full capable lens. So it will take some use to getting adjusted, right? So I whacked it out.
Come on, fool, just show us the picture.
We're now on, and you guys are seeing outside. Now we can readjust this, right? Or readjust the phone to there. You guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Now I'm going to bring you guys in a little closer so you guys can see the full camera view, right? Bring you in. Swivel you down. Just like.
And we can zoom in on the house, the poles.
The house next
this thing's actually kind of cool.
That's cool.
So that is the little telescope that could. Now, guys, we're going to move over to the next product. This is from QFun. This is their digital caliper. Now, I've actually used this digital caliper quite a bit for measuring speaker holes, and speaker screw holes and speaker depths, and a whole bunch of other stuff, which is cool. And I'm going to show you guys in this video how to use it for like ring depth and stuff.
James here from Dragon Blogger. Today with a quick unboxing of a new product. This is from QFun. This is a digital caliper, or a caliper reader, or a micrometer. You know, there's a few names for these, but pretty much what it does is
take pictures, send it to my wife.
Dimensions of a circumference or anything that you really need to get accurate readings on, which is pretty cool. This is also IP54 waterproof, so you can use it in the water.
Yeah, she likes this.
As you guys can see, it's in a blue box, just a plain simple blue box, but it should have inside another box, that a plastic carrying box. Now, the one thing I'll let you know is this goes for anywhere from 0
I'm sending
to
the pictures of the buckets.
150 millimeters. So that's a pretty decent size caliper. It'll also use depth caliper instruction. Laying on it is reading 2 millimeters, 24.84. Now, if you
want too far,
you want the
there you
outside
guys go.
Dimensions.
Now, the one thing I'll notice is the way I did it was improper and like not right with this video. So there is a thumb screw right there at the bottom. That is how you'll move it up and then down to adjust to the right depth of the outer dimension, inside dimension, or gauging depth. So don't be moving it by hand like I was. Just foolish mistake. Because I was trying to record
all the other
scratching. right here. You guys can read that. 21.54. That is outside dimension. Now, of course, it's going to change, so the ring is not always completely perfect. 21.64. You know, that's how you'd read that. Down here is your
depth gauge, guys, if you need a depth gauge.
So we do have a depth gauge. You know, not really sure how I'm going to show you guys this, but a depth gauge, just like this, shows you the depth. So you can figure the depth out of how.
So, good little caliper if you guys need one. Justin's in my inbox, so he's around. So the next product up, guys, is the Yasuda bike. Justin did this. We'll show you guys that.
So, I'm here reviewing this Yasuda indoor stationary bike, which I used for several hours already. Some things I really like about the bike are the fact that you can tighten or loosen the pedals, so that way you can add more resistance as you're pedaling. The monitor works pretty well at tracking your distance and your time, and that's pretty easy to use. It's very adjustable. I like how it has the wheels in the front, so if you need to lift it and roll it, you can easily do that. It's not very hard to do. It has these little foot pedals here where you have these little, like, you slide your feet in. I found this a little annoying, and they were hard to fit around my shoes because I have really big feet, like size 13. So I found these a little annoying.
Now, there is a way to take those off, though, guys. If you have the proper tools, you can take that foot grip off, or the front, like, section of it.
You know, you just pull out, loosen these up, pull up, you adjust up and down as you need to. A lot of adjustments here for the perfect height.
Now, the one thing about those pedals, though, when you use those front grips, you're only supposed to be touching the very front of your feet on the pedals anyways. It's not like you put the whole foot on.
You could do that. It works very well. Easy to use, very easy to assemble. Only took about 45 minutes to an hour to assemble the parts. There's not a lot of separate assembly. You just pretty much put the seat on, put the pedals on, you put this bar on, but it includes all the tools you need to assemble it. Overall, the Yasuda is a really good deal. If you're looking for a stationary bike, something you can get on and just work out, and you don't want to leave the house to do your workout, this will work very well for you.
Now, as you guys see, when he moves that red knob, it changes the amount of weight or their disposition of it it's going to take to pedal, which is kind of cool. So that's the Yasuda indoor cycle. Now we're going to move over to the Cacnon essential gloves, guys. Justin did these also. So
now these are the Cacnon essential kind of fingerless.
Hopefully the internet is good.
And these are just absolutely amazing. These are among the best I've ever tried. I'll show you why. First of all, I'll put one on my hand and show you here. I do dumbbells.
It leaks slow down.
Whenever I can, which is not often enough, to be honest with you. But these have a really, really nice tight fit around my wrist. What I like about these is they give you obviously full access to your fingers, like fingertipless gloves do, right? But
it seemed to have stopped dripping for the moment.
It doesn't just have a texture to help.
But the problem is I'm out of buckets and bowls.
It also bubbles out and it has cushion padding. That makes these really, really valuable if you're somebody who does pull-up bars, pull-ups, or you know how you can put your hands on the handles of something and as you're doing it, you'll get that friction that pinches your palms, your skin in your palms, and causes you that kind of friction pinching. These completely eliminate that, especially with those metal grooved dumbbells and bars, where just constantly using them over and over, you eventually feel that skin wear and that skin.
I reported it to maintenance, but I doubt they'll even show up.
Hands, not your wrists. But these are very, very valuable. And in fact, because you can tighten them on your wrists, they actually give you a tiny little bit of wrist support too when you're lifting things. So again, Cacnon gloves, Flybird adjustable weights. I was using these, and when I got these,
sure do.
The Flybird adjustable weight set. Now these I'll have over here. And what I really like about these is these can adjust between 5 pounds and 25 pounds, although you can get up to the 50-pound one.
I spoke too soon. It's back.
Curling 50 pounds with one hand yet. But I'll show you the 5 pounds. You just kind of rotate and adjust it, and you lift, and you can get your...
Yeah, I literally just paid rent.
15 use these,
And because we're at different strength levels,
and I debated on it too.
Level, he'll put a low strength level, and we don't have to have a whole bunch of different sets of dumbbells.
So that is the gloves, guys. Next, we're going to move over to the Toloko Massage Gun. Now, I'm not really sure. We'll see who did this one. Oh, it was me. So, I believe we're showing two different versions.
Today, we're taking a quick look at a new product, guys. This is from Toloko.
We're going to kind of move forward, guys. This thing is super powerful. We're going to show you guys as it's working.
Now, as you guys can see, it says 80. So, it must mean 80 minutes of usage time. We'll amp this up, right? We can amp this all the way up to 20. And hopefully you guys can hear that. Now, I'm going to drop this back down to 0. Shut it off. Over here is where the fan blows. This is a brushless motor, which is great. Now, I'm going to let's grab a ball head, show you guys how it goes in. So, pretty much you just click it in, right? Set it in there, you're in to go. Turn it on. You guys will see it move. That is level 1, right? Level 2, level 3. Hopefully you guys can see all this.
Yeah, I'm going to move you guys forward.
I shouldn't be doing that. I shouldn't be doing that. Is level 20. I'm going to drop it.
Grab the right one. I like this concave paddle, guys. This right here is where it's at. This thing actually massages so great, it's crazy.
So
it
we're
gets
going to turn this up.
Right onto the neck and in the areas that most of the balls won't get properly. As you guys can see, it like wraps in and holds it.
We are on 20. I know that's moving. You guys can see that. Now, I accidentally hit the power switch. Let's turn this back up. Oh, that feels great. So, level 20, man. Really strong.
That is the Toloko Massage Gun. That thing is just a beast. It is 20 levels of power, guys. 80 minutes of use time in a brushless motor with 10 different attachments. That thing is just great. I actually have been using that quite a bit lately. Now, the next few products are from me also. This is the VoSpeed mixer, right? So the VoSpeed mixer, guys, is a 6-speed, 5.8 quart mixer. This thing has a pulse mode also on it, which is really, really great. Now, I'm going to pop up into the actual where we're using this and kind of show you guys this.
They give you this twist, right?
Instead of boring you guys too much.
It has...
So the suction cups are great on this because it's a light machine. The suction cups hold it in place, which is just awesome.
The suctions are really cool. Second is we're going to flip it over to this side. Here is your handle to pop it up. You have to hit that, then it comes up and locks back in place. Put it back down, lift it up, it locks into place. Here is your 6-speed controller right down here. Very easy, very simple to work with. Nothing to worry about. Now let's pull off the plug. Let's show you guys how loud it really is, right? So, they have pulse mode. So pulse mode, it's got some, it's kind of loud, right? So let's go to mix 1.
Now this is where you guys will see it actually move back and forth. If it didn't have the suction cups, it would probably rock around way too much. But with the suction cups, it holds it in place, no problem. And this thing is super fast, high speed.
Level 4. 5.
And there's 6, and that's where you see it rocking on the top.
You guys see it's moving, but works well.
Now the cool thing is if you are on level 6 and you're trying to whip up some nice white peaks on some meringue or something, this thing is gonna do it. No issues. I have no complaints about this. Now the next product, guys, is the Kaiyuku chef's knife, and I'm gonna actually go grab it. I'm gonna show you guys this knife instead.
Yeah, guys, this is the Kaiyuku Chef's Knife. This is their Shogun series, guys. This is a hand-hammered Damascus steel. If you guys can see the pattern down there, this thing is super, super sharp and crazy. Just a killer blade. This blade, man, feels so good in the hands. Chopping with this is like effortlessly. I mean, it's just so sharp. It's just crazy beautiful. Now, run your finger around down the edge, guys, and you'll actually know. Just be careful when you do that. Just use your fingernail to see if there's any rolled edges, blunts, or blings. Guys, make sure you have like a sharpening steel, a couple swipes down the sharpening steel, and we'll keep this sharp forever. When I'm using this thing, it actually will chop through anything that I want to effortlessly, and it's just amazing. You know, this 65 layer Damascus is just beautifully done. Full body tang, guys, so it goes all the way through. With the pommel is all one piece, right? Then you have this G10 handle. Just a beautiful knife. If you guys need a really good chef knife, I highly recommend this knife. And I'm telling you guys, it is a knife that you'll want to have in your arsenal for cooking and everything. I'm just telling you, I love it. Phenomenal blade. So now, guys, we're going to pop over. This is actually a new product. I don't know which product this is. This is the Torrez, I believe, the Torrez shockproof mount.
I'm here showcasing the Torrez Defender case for the iPhone 13 Pro Max or iPhone 12 Pro Max. What you get here is a very nice, sleek, black, partially translucent case. I really like it. I love the Torrez symbol at the bottom right of the case too. And you get these really bumped out borders that are kind of like bubbled and cushioned, and these add a lot more corner protection to phones for drops than most typical cases. Most typical cases, it's uniform in the thickness on all sides, including the corners, when it adds bumper protection, but you can see the raised bumper around these camera lenses is further out than most phone cases. This ensures your lenses don't touch a countertop or a desktop when you set your phone on its back. I really like how translucent the case is. It's not too slippery, although it's not super textured grip either, but the case looks great. I really like the extra border protection. They took the time to make sure that there was a lot more cushion on the sides in case you drop your phone. So here you can see how this case looks on my iPhone 12 Pro Max. I really like how protective the bumper is on the phone. I like the way that the edges are silicone.
I just love the picture of the dog. That's all I'm going to say. The picture of the dog on his phone is just amazing. Oh, picture's gone. Now, guys, we're going to move on to the next product. This is from Max Weiner. This thing is just a very beautiful oil diffuser. Our buddy Nankata from the team did this video. I actually really love this product.
So this is the Max Weiner.
This thing is just gorgeous.
I was so excited when I saw that I was getting this because it looks amazing on the product page, but I haven't opened it yet. So I'm going to do an unboxing so you guys can see what it comes with, and then I'll use it and show it off, and we're all going to have a good time here. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this open. So it has some, what looks like an instruction manual. Yeah, user manual.
Justin is awake, guys.
Go ahead.
Oh, really? Hey, that's actually a pretty decent deal if you need a phone case.
Make sure I don't drop
but I'm telling you, the product is this. This thing is just so cool. It reminds me of the Millennium Falcon flying into hyperspeed. You know.
I really like this box, by the way. The colors are nice, the yellow and purple. Oh my god, this thing looks absolutely beautiful. This is the plug for it.
I like how it looks chrome and like mirrored look without it being on.
Oh, it's so shiny.
And the moment you turn it on, it's just crazy looking.
You can see me in the camera on the other side. That's awesome. So this is everything that comes with it so far.
Star Wars thing. I'm surprised Nikita didn't think of it, right?
Know how it is. So I read the instructions and got it all sorted out. I have everything that I need necessary. I just need to go ahead and add this water into the base. It's already plugged in. You don't want to fill past the max fill line.
And max fill.
I believe I'm right. It's right here. So basically,
Is Max filled it? He's over.
This whole thing.
That's it.
And then you want to add a few drops of your essential oil. So go ahead and get a couple in there. Then you place this little spout over it. Make sure you line it up.
I think I'm going to go out later and buy a router.
Pressure on it, and then you just replace
Get me a new modem.
Push it down with a little pressure, and go ahead and turn it on.
It's got some essential oils in there. It's got some sheetrock oil. It's got some old 2x4 oil. It's got some old huge beam oil from the railroads.
On it. You set it for 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, half an hour. And as you can see, well, as you probably can't see,
I live in an old shoe factory. So the building was reconverted from a shoe factory.
See it a little bit better. But it looks absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
You can see the little mist coming out now.
Now I don't mind the smell of glue and MDF, but you know.
Fantastic.
Dude, that thing's just gorgeous.
I love it. I'm in love with this.
We just hit warp speed in the Millennium Falcon and we're going.
This is absolutely amazing. If you're looking for a wonderful sort of light fixture diffuser,
I love that thing.
To get, definitely check this one out.
Now, guys, we're gonna move on to the next two products, and we're gonna show them both separately, but these are from the same company. First one is a Sun and Moon tapestry, guys. This thing, my daughter loves this tapestry, and I'm gonna pull this up. We're going to actually just jump to the actual
James here with a quick
tidbit of unfolding it. Let's see here.
Super light,
right here.
Very large.
And as you guys see, the bucket is in the video. So I've been dealing with this for a while.
Or anything like that.
These things are super, super bright, guys. And I tested it with the UV black light, and it actually will glow. Some of the colors glow, which is really cool also.
It has a rounded edge. Now the other one has
it's just gorgeous,
edge, but it is very nice, very bright, very colorful. You can hang this
up
with just
exactly
push pin, or you
too
guys
many
can
of them.
Connect it up with.
And we left a blooper in this video. I did not realize we never cut that phone ringing.
You guys could get a decorative color push pin, or you guys can just hang it up with some wall fabric.
It was ringing, and I didn't want to get
go hang this on my,
what do you call that?
Wall, and we'll be back.
Where they will shut the sound off of the video.
On the wall. So if you guys give me a second, we'll do that. Okay, now that I got it up on the wall, you guys can see it, how large it really is and how cool it really looks. It's very vibrant. The triple sun faces look really great. You have the orange fade into the blue.
This is actually on my daughter's wall, and it's still there.
You have the stars around, then you have all the leafing around the edge. This tapestry looks really great on the wall. My kid is...
So that's the Sun and Moon, guys. Now we're going to move over to the one Justin did, and this is called the Trippy Mushroom. Now, I'm telling you, they have multiple styles, so if these two aren't your style, they have many more. But they're just really cool, and they're super light, so you could literally hang it with a thumbtack and call it good.
Tapestry, just by how it's kind of like psychedelic looking. You can see it's kind of like
psychedelic.
You can see it's kind of like
one too many mushrooms
plants coming up. It's almost got like this underwater vibe, but there's mushrooms, and then there's snails, and there's space, and then there's the moon, and the mushrooms kind of look like psychedelic mushrooms. But we'll go ahead and hang it on the wall and show you how it looks. So it really is nice. It's fairly thin material, very, very thin.
Really?
So it should
only
be really
5% on the Trippy Mushroom.
So here's how
I figured it'd be on both.
On my wall, and I'm just using some double-sided
still a great deal
tape in the four corners to hang it.
I mean, they're not very.
And frame it better.
$13, and then you get like a 5% clickable coupon.
Again, I really like the design of it. If you're into fungi, or you're a fungi and you like snails and mollusks and mushrooms, or you just want kind of like a really unique tapestry hanging up on your wall, this one is really unique. I really like the artwork on it. I particularly like the snails.
The snails remind me of the snails from
and the snails in the grass. It's just really, really unique.
Never-ending Story.
It could be good for a gaming room. Could be good for a den. So this is what it looks like.
That's what those remind me of. The snails from Never-ending Story. Because they're fast. All right, guys. We're going to move on to the next product, of course. This is the O-Clean W10 water flosser, and Kata did for us.
So here I have my oral irrigator. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up to see what's
I just
inside
watched
the
it
box
the other
and
day
then
because I was
and then
bored.
kind of let you guys know how it works.
And then realized it was
There's
part
tape
2.
on the top that you need to take off.
That was
I
sad.
struggle with tape sometimes, but this isn't that bad. If I can just... I wish I had longer fingernails. Okay, there we go. Got it. Ripped it just a little bit, but it's okay. So we're going to see what's inside of here. Everything is pretty tight fit, so you know it's not going anywhere at least. Make sure, there we go. Okay, got it out. Go the extra smile. So it's got a nice little cover over here. Kind of shows you every part that's with it and what everything does. And of course, here's the actual base for the irrigator itself. A nice little compartment. It's very light in the hand. It's got a nice little handle here that you can grab it with. Of course, it has some power settings and buttons and stuff that you're gonna have to look at. Oh, okay. And then you just simply pull this down. I guess this is where you put the water in. There's like a little styrofoam thing in here. So I just simply pulled it out from the base of this. It looks like it does have like a little button that you can press and snap it back on. Then there's a manual for it, some different
Sorry,
heads
guys.
for it. As you
The
can see,
wife is
using it for
texting. She is
charging.
not
So,
happy.
I'm gonna go ahead and get it charged and then use it and show you guys how it works. So after looking at the manual and using it for a little bit, I kind of figured out everything. So I'm going to show you guys that. So to turn it on, you simply just press this, and this is going to show you the general power level. It has 5 different modes that you can cycle through. The instructions clearly define which one they are, but this one's a power mode, a regular mode, a sensitive mode, and then like a jet stream mode. I forget what one of them is, but they show you the instructions on them. Then you pull this down if you want to charge it. It comes with a USB-C type charger that you can use, and then installing a head for it is easy. Also, you just simply take one, you kind of just fit it in there. And then when you want to take it out, you push this button, pop it out. And then I thought that you would put water here at the bottom, but you actually flip this up and fill it like kind of like a water bottle. So I'm going to put just a little bit in there. So once I got it in there, it was really easy to get going. I got a little water on the side. So just make sure that you have it filled up a decent amount. It goes well up to the top of this little spigot here. This is where you fill it in it. And make sure you have it pointed ready, because this thing will, shoot water everywhere. But once you hit the power button, as you can see, it's already shooting out. I can switch here to the different styles. As you can see, it's kind of more oscillating now. This one, it's stopped.
Thank you for the follow, Victoria.
Oh, I pressed the power button by mistake. So that's how that one is.
So that's the little O Clean water flosser, guys. Nice little thing. And we're going to pop over to the Rayhome Hummingbird feeder. Now, I could only show you guys this inside, unfortunately, so we're going to just pop it over, open it up, kind of show you guys this. So it does come with the hangers, all the hangers that you need to hang this.
Very simple,
But
very easy.
the best part is when you pull it out and look at it.
This is the actual Hummingbird feeder itself, because this is kind of cool looking. Now, it is a plastic polymer, of course, guys, right? But it is a rainbow designed effect. Very simple, very easy, guys. Cool little product. Now, let's see if I can figure this out.
So it does not pop apart like I thought. It actually unscrews,
Right?
which is just,
Just
different.
pop it apart, I would say. Or maybe not. We'll figure this out, guys. Give me 1 second and we'll show you guys how to fill this. Okay, now that I sat and messed with it, I figured it out, guys. So, very simple, very easy to do. Grab the
The
bottom
one thing
base,
is
grab
it
the
does
bottom
not come
top,
with instructions, so you have to
Start
figure it out
spinning it.
yourself.
Once you start spinning it, it's going to come off. Once it's off, this is where you'll fill it with the Hummingbird feeder juice or liquid.
Or
Hummingbirds
nectar.
love a nice sugary
They
liquid
like
or
nectar.
So that's how you fill it. Fill it up. Grab the base, right? Screw it back on. And you're good to go. You have 4 little feet with a little that they could perch on, and then little.
I
holes
love
so
the
they can
color.
feed
It's
on it.
almost like a
You have
tie-dye
plenty of room to
style.
hang it. You have a hook if you guys just want to use the hook just like this, or use this hook on your housing or wherever you're going to do it. Then use the ant moat. That way they get stuck in the ant moat part, right? And you can't get down to the hummingbird feeder.
So it's just a quick little video on the hummingbird feeder. Nice little product. Now we're going to move over to the next product. This is from Lammy Call. Now Lammy Call, guys, is actually makes some great products. I have quite a few, and I have quite a few more to test. Now this is what we're talking about. This is the phone holder. This thing is cool. It does have a rubberized base, so the bottom is all fully rubber, right? It is adjustable, so if you don't like the height, move the height up. You can go higher, right? Up or down, different directions, swiveled around. Now, it can break apart if you need to break it apart at some point, right? If you need to. Now, the other cool part is where you put the phone, it can actually move in directions. It does have rubberized holding feet in there and a rubberized back. And now, it also has a full open gap, so you can actually fit your phone there, and I'll actually set a phone there, to actually charge it. So you can keep the charger on it and running. Now, you can actually swap it over like this, or the best part about this, guys, and I actually tested this out and didn't think it would work, but it does. You can take a tablet, and if you have a tablet or an iPad, guys, set it in there. It will actually hold this no problem. It will literally hold this on a desk without tipping either direction, guys. No issues. But it is made for, for phones, but you can do it with a tablet. Now, let me call the guys. This is actually a really cool product. I've been using this every day since I got it for chat on streams. So this is how I run my carousel. So it's always sitting there so I can swap products, guys. The Lammy Call is a great product. I highly recommend that product if you guys need one. Now, I believe we're going to be moving over to the Medi Cross chair legs. Now, I think I did this video. I think I'm the one that actually did this and these products. I did. Here with a quick showcasing of a new product, guys. This is a chair leg protectors. This is a 24-piece kit. They are silicone with a carpeted felt bottom for the feet, which makes it non-slip, anti-slip, and non-scratch. So if you guys are worried about like scratching your floors with your chairs or tables or stuff, this is a good option. Now you get 24 of these. These will fit anywhere from 1.8 of an inch to 2-inch size diameters. As you guys see, they look round, but they'll actually fit over square pegs. Now I'm going to grab 4 of these out, right? Because I have this chair laying here, and I'm going to kind of show you guys this, trying to put it on. So this is kind of cool. They are transparent, so if you guys see that, they have a nice little felt bottom down there, which is cool. Now I'm going to grab this chair. That's why I got this little chair over here. We have a nice square bottom, but it also has a little paddle thing. But we're going to do this. Now it does take a little bit to force these on, guys. Just remember, you do have to stretch them over to the size depending on what they are. You have to work it down to make sure it goes down properly. And what? Sure all right, we'll replay this. My bad. Of a new product, guys. This is I forgot to switch back over. This is a 24-piece kit. They are silicone. I quit. With it's over. Day's done. Bottom for the feet, which makes it non-slip, anti-slip, and non-scratch. So if you guys are worried about like scratching your floors with your chairs or tables or stuff, I thought I switched it back over. Option. Now you get 24 of these. These will fit anywhere from 1.8 of an inch to 2-inch size diameters. As you guys see, they look round, but they'll actually fit over square pegs. Now I'm going to grab 4 of these out, right? I've checked out for the day. I have this chair laying here, and I'm going to kind of show you guys this, trying to put it on. Stress, so man, stress. This is kind of cool. They are transparent, so if you guys see that, they have a nice little felt. On top of all of this, it's there. My kid's 20th birthday. Cool. Now I'm going to grab this chair. That's why I got this little chair over here. We have a nice square bottom, but it also has a little paddle thing. But yeah, it's got me worried. It's getting super close to my PC. I don't want to have to tear my PC down. I have nowhere else to put it. To make sure it goes down properly. And
Sure. Every end goes.
Yeah, she's the big 20. There you go. That is how you put one on.
And we're going to actually do all these real quick to show you guys.
So that is the chair legs, guys, covers. These are actually really cool. Great for floors. If you're worried about scratching or denting your floors, I do recommend those. I've actually put them on a few different products, including my wife's makeup chair. Now we're going to move over to actually a makeup product that my wife covered, and this is from Folkular. This is their bronzer palette. I believe my wife did this video, so we're going to actually see the wife.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and today I'm going to be
and she's stalking me at work. Yeah, 20.
Highlighter and bronzer.
She's already got plans for 21, let me tell you.
And so this is the box that it comes in. And
I'm like, just remember, bills are still due.
I'm going to take a look at that. Just give this
I miss being young. Carefree, didn't care about the world.
Everything's a struggle when you open it. Alright. Shouldn't be that much of a struggle.
Is when you have nails like you, lady.
And here is what the palette looks like. Really pretty.
Hey, good morning, Candy.
I love this.
Flippable coupon.
I thought this was a mirror, but it's just a luminescent little background here. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
It's morning. I don't know how great it is.
I think I'm going to go in with a little fluffy brush here.
Yeah, I started really, really early. Because I'm worried that I'm going to have to shut down.
I'm not much of a contour person, but we'll give this a try. I got a couple of different brushes I can try.
It's something, all right.
I'm going to go in and put a little color up in here. Just kind of... the places I would normally, put contour if I contoured, and put it along, kind of chisel out my jawline here. Because I do
whatever
have
she's
quite
saying.
a pronounced jaw, and this does sometimes help keep it down. You can use, there are contouring brushes. I have probably some somewhere in my brush set, but I just find it easier to use this for me personally. You can use contouring brushes or whatever brushes you find work for you.
This is what I deal with every day.
So I've got that on there.
This is what she does for a living.
And now I'm just gonna go in.
I probably know more about makeup than I should know.
I like to use a smaller brush when I do my highlight. And it's giving a nice little sheen to my skin, which you can see.
My kid went in the same profession, so she actually just graduated and just passed her test, so she's actually licensed. So my kid will now be doing hair and makeup also.
On the bridge of my nose here.
I don't know if I love it. I mean, it's good for them. Glad they have something they enjoy, but...
blend that in. And then... if
I'm not sure I enjoy it too much.
Slimmer, you could go in with the contour here, and you could go down the sides, kind of slim that section out.
For some people, but I have to live with all the makeup around the house.
And then this will help make this look more slim in the front. And then I'm probably just going to blend this out a little bit. I don't have any foundation on right now. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what this looks like. So I'm just going to blend this in a little bit more. There. And
it's not bad profession.
Just take a little bit more of this. So I like this. It helps make this look a little bit slimmer, and then running it down the nose here makes it look a little slimmer, and then you're highlighting the nose and then the cheeks to give you that nice luminescence. You could also use this just as a bronzer. You could take it and then you could just kind of bronze like where the sun would like naturally hit your face, like across the forehead.
So that's the Folkular product, guys. They make a lot of great products. My wife has actually tested, I think, like 9 or 12 of their products. Great little products if you were in the market for some makeup. Now we're going to move over to the Aovo pearl necklace, and I believe Mrs. Dragon Blogger did this. Guys, we only have like 1 or 2 more products left. I know I started early. I know I'm pushing through it a little quick. And that's because I kind of want to get off and try to go find maintenance to get this taken care of, because it's almost the day's almost over and I don't want to have to deal with that all weekend.
This is an 8mm round shell pearl. Now, what is a shell pearl? Okay, so like a regular pearl is you open up the mollusk and you see the pearl inside and you take it from the meat. Well, a shell pearl, it consists of grinding the mother of pearl.
Oh, this water leak, man.
And they grind it into a powder, and they dye it, and then they make into these round beads. So they're still organic in nature. So, but I want to point out these particularly because they do have some weight to them. They're not cheap, they're not chintzy. I mean, this feels like a really good strand of Tahitian pearls. They feel really good against the skin. Again, they're 8mm in size. And with this set, you get the 17-inch necklace.
Yeah, guys, the next product we're going to be showing is actually a beach blanket. I just literally unfolded it, showed it in my house. Unfortunately, we're not beach weather ready yet. So we did what we could do.
This would fit very tiny wrists.
Super large blanket, though, guys, if you need one.
A pair of dangle-style earrings. So you get 3 things in the set. And it is sterling
$25 for a 3-piece set of
metal. And you know what? The clasp
pearls,
is really
guys.
Great because you just press the button and it will release this little pin right here. So you'll just release it. So it has a really good mechanism. If you have dexterity issues, this is a really great option for that. So that's basically this set. I'll show you the other clasp here. If you want to, you could add an extender.
Yeah, no problem.
Also,
we definitely can do that, buddy.
The fish hook dangle earrings. So really cute set. It's a really great for the price. And I actually wore this set to my son's boot camp Navy graduation in November, and I really liked it. So. This would be great to travel with because you have everything, your earrings, your necklace, your bracelet, all in one little set that you can take with you. So this is just a really nice, elegant, classic set, and it is silver plated.
So guys, that is the Aovo pearl set, guys. Great little pearl kit. We're going to move on to this beach blanket real quick. Then we will circle back. Actually, let's circle back. The air purifiers. What questions did you want to know about them? Go back to those real quick. We have the 2-pack air purifiers. We can pull that up real quick. Let's find them. Yeah, definitely the filters can be washed and cleaned. I will actually move to that right here.
If you have an
So you can actually see that it's almost like a car filter.
Guys, you do need to unscrew this before.
You can definitely. I don't see a problem with washing them.
You have your
but you can order new ones too, probably dirt cheap.
So
but
here's your HEPA filter.
It is a full-on filter.
Screen. If you have an air thing, just clean it out with a duster or something.
So.
And
the cable, cable is a good 6 feet maybe.
Grab the lid, put the lid back on, right?
Let's see if I actually pull it all out. The cable.
Grab the power adapter. Of course, we need that to power it up. And just clean.
So it's actually a nice little decent cable.
We're going to just plug it in right down here. Of course. Plug it in over here. Pull it up. As you guys see, it already lit up. Let's hit night light.
We can actually, let's go see. Maybe it'll tell us how long it really is. We can check this out though. Make sure. Because I believe it does tell us how long it is. I could be wrong. No, this one doesn't tell us. But they do have a replacement filter kit right here, guys. So if you do want the replacement filters, they do actually make a replacement filter kit, which is kind of cool. And they're like $29 for 2 of them. So that is actually pretty cool. Now, guys, we are actually at the last product since we came on so early. Good morning, Donna and Candy. So this is the beach blanket. We're going to show you guys this real quick. Mayuli beach blanket, guys. I know this is from Mayuli, of course, guys. We're going to take a look at this. Now I'm going to move the chair out of the side. I'm going to bring the camera over here so you guys can see. This is a beach blanket. It is about 110 inches by 114 inches, which is this is super big, guys. Now they say you can fit 5 to 8. Cool thing is it's got pockets to put sand in. It does have the little like tent poles
to hold it in.
Now, we'll everybody's popping up now. Bag, right? I know I'm super early and about to go offline, guys.
Nice blue.
I'll explain it all in a minute.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to fold that back up. Now this beach blanket does have some cool little things, and I just dropped them. Now, if you guys follow me,
it is, but it can also go out of whack when you block your face.
With 4 like tent stakes, which is very cool. You can hold it down on the beach; it won't blow away from the weight of the sand. Okay, as you guys can see, it is large, right? It's so big I cannot unfold this, but I'm going to showcase a few things to you guys for this. As you guys see, in here you have a couple little corner flaps. This is good to stuff sand in to help weight it down. Once you stuff it in, then stake it down, you're good to go. Now it is multiple colors. This is almost like, it feels kind of like a plastic feeling fabric, but very soft. It's supposed to be waterproof, guys, and sandproof, so easy to shake off. As you guys see, super, super big. So big, I cannot show you the whole thing. Multiple colors. And I'm going to bring it a little closer. As you guys see, the double colors.
Oh boy, I may need another bucket. This is great.
Seam. So you do have a stitch and seam on the back side, guys, right? Multiple colors, large, very cool. Now,
yeah, it's super big. I can't believe how big it is.
Outside now, I'm gonna kind of.
Literally, they tell you can fit anywhere from 5 to 8 people or more on this blanket. I'm going to tell you right now, you could definitely do that. It is really big. The cool part is even though it's made out of like almost like a tent fabric, it's actually really cool fabric. It's soft to the touch, so I don't feel that, you know, the sun heat is actually going to make it be too hot to lay on. Now, a couple other cool things is, like I said, it's got the pockets you can put sand in to help weight it down to keep the wind from picking it up and carrying it off like a kite. And you also get the 4 tent stakes and the carrying pouch. A really cool little product. Now, if you guys have just popped up, we're going to go over a little discussion of why I'm on so early. And we'll kind of show you guys this if I can. I have a major leak in my roof or ceiling of my apartment. So I came on really early to kind of get this out of the way just in case maintenance shows up and comes in. The problem is I have not heard from maintenance, so I'm going to have to go look for maintenance, which I don't even know if they're here today, which is going to suck. Another little issue I was having was internet issues. I was fighting internet all morning, so I'm going to have to go out and buy a new modem for Sunday's stream. On top of that, guys, Sunday I will be moving to my Sony ZV-E10 camera, which means you guys will see me in 4K full depth of picture. I'll be a lot clearer, probably a lot brighter, hopefully a lot better of a picture. Now, we did not do no giveaways today because I was not set up for it, because this is not how I planned the day to go. So hopefully you guys all understand. Hopefully you guys have a great day, weekend, and I will actually see everybody Sunday. I'm going to have to purchase the exact same one I already have, because they do not have the CAX 80 near me. My fashion attire Sunday. I have no clue what I'm wearing. So I will see you guys all later. I appreciate everybody popping up at the end. I am sorry that I did such an early stream, But, you know, I will be here Sunday, guys, so I will see you for Sunday stream. Same time that Mr. and Mrs. Dragonbloggen always do their stream. I will see you guys then. Have a great one.